okay? But there's sort of why I've always had a grudge against this movie. Here's the major reason. Oh, let me pull it up. Alright, when it won Best Picture, it beat out this film literally beat out the likes of the Patrick Swayze classic Ghosts, the Robin Williams and Robert De Niro film Awakenings, The Godfather Part 3, which, okay, let's be fair, it's not as good as the first two films, so it makes sense why that one did not win Best Picture. And it beat out the likes of another gangster classic, and that was Goodfellas. I actually prefer Goodfellas over The Godfather, to be honest with you. Goodfellas is awesome. How the heck did Dancing with Wolves beat out Goodfellas has always bogged my mind. You know, I mean, Kevin Costner literally won an Oscar before Martin Scorsese. I love Kevin Costner, don't get me wrong. You know, the guy's always been awesome, but, yeah, I mean, how did he win over Scorsese has always been beyond me. I mean, it is insane to believe Scorsese did not even win his first ever Oscar until 2006, and that was for the part. So, it is what it is, I guess. Now, Dancing with Wolves is actually pretty much the original Avatar, if you really look at it, because lots of people always say that Avatar is like a ripoff of Dancing with Wolves. Now, this here, you got this Civil War soldier played by Kevin Costner, who develops a relationship with a band of Lakota Indians, and he is attracted by their lifestyles and all, and he ends up becoming friends with one of them, and who's portrayed by Graham Greene. Graham Greene and the performances by Kevin Costner, Mary McDonnell. The performances are not so bad, but it's just, I don't know. I was never like the hugest big fan of this movie. I mean, it was a little tad bit, maybe a little too slow, I guess. But the only thing that, like I said, I don't hate the movie at all. Like, I don't think it's one of the worst films of all time, nothing like that. But it's just one of the few films that loads of people enjoy. I mean, this movie has an 83% Rotten Tomatoes. But, you know, this is one of the films where most people enjoy, but I'm just not too big with. Yeah, I mean, it shows, like, this movie did show how capable Kevin Costner could get, you know. I believe this was his directorial debut, if I'm not mistaken, so there's that. Of course, he will later go on to do stuff like Yellowstone and, you know, Man of Steel and all. But, yeah, I just was never the biggest fan of this film, and it always bogged my mind that this thing won over Goodfellas. But hey, at least Joe Pesci won Best Supporting Actor for that movie, so at least Goodfellas won something, right? Now, let me say what Dancing with Wolves won. Now, Dancing with Wolves won lots of awards here. It won Best Picture, Best Director for Costner, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Film Editing, Best Cinematography, Original Score, and Best Sound Mixing. So it did won lots of awards there. But and it's also pretty much in the National Film Registry here. I mean, like I said, it's not a bad film or anything, but I was just never like the biggest. I just was never the biggest fan of Dancing with Wolves, and I mean, if you guys haven't seen Dancing with Wolves, lots of people do love it, so I say go ahead and watch it. But yeah, I'm just not one of those fans. So yeah, I mean, Kevin Costner has much better movies in my opinion. I mean, heck, I even prefer The Bodyguard over this film, to be honest with you. So yeah, but let me leave you guys. You know what? Were you ever a fan of the Dancing with Wolves? Do you think it deserved to win over? Do you even think the movie deserved to win over Goodfellas? What were some of your favorite scenes, some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simon Sayre.